This is the Phoenix Guardian 2 air scrubber or negative air machine, depending on how you're setting your system up. The main premise of this machine is it actually will draw air through the top of the machine, which will go through a series of filters and then come out the bottom of the machine as clean scrubbed air. There's several features that go into the Guardian that make it a unique system. We'll spend a little bit of time talking about what the machine does along with those features. If we go to the side of the machine, you'll see on the side panel that it's a 2-speed operation. There's a rocker switch right here. The machine runs on both high and or low. Adjacent to that switch, you'll see that there's an hour meter also logging the total number of hours on the machine. On the switch itself, the machine will actually produce 1,400 cubic feet per minute or 1,400 CFM of airflow when we're working it on the high function. If we're working the machine in the low speed, it produces 900 CFM. Another feature you'll see on the side of the machine is this tubing along with an instruction guide panel. This is what we refer to as a manometer. The benefit of having this on the machine is it will allow you, the technician, to determine when the HEPA filter needs to be replaced. It also has a great little instruction guide that shows you how to read the tubes and determine your HEPA filter efficiency. Working our way on the back, the machine has a nice wide handle, making mobility on the unit relatively easy, pretty easy to get through doorways, and also has nice larger wheels on the system. The lid on the Guardian 2 is removable. This is where we actually gain access to our filter systems. There's 2 small push buttons on the side. Once I press those in, again, the lid can be completely removed. Inside the machine is where you will see your filters. When you buy a Guardian, it comes standard with a set of 3 filters. The first filter being a polyester pre-filter, the second filter being our pleated or cardboard filter, and then the third filter internally is our HEPA filter. With the Guardian, along with the Mini Guardian, you do have options of adding a 4th filter. The 4th filter is what we call a carbon potassium filter. That often is used for odor control. Often we see that added on for fire restoration jobs. On the side of the machine, you'll see that there's a flange that is secured in place by these 2 wing nuts. By unscrewing the wing nuts, you can take this flange off. The flange allows for multiple ducting options with the machine. This flange is actually used more for the intake side of the unit. By placing the flange on top, I have the capability of attaching ductwork that would be the diameter of this flange, which is a 12-inch. If I decide not to use that, I can still duct airflow into the machine using ducting with little knobs that are placed on the outside of the intake. That would give me an 18-inch diameter for ducting coming into the unit. If we work our way back around to the front of the machine, you'll see that that is where the airflow is exhausted off the unit. On the bottom, if I want to attach ductwork, I have a couple different options with this unit. I have the 2 rings. I can pull the ring off, take a standard piece of lay flat, place it through the middle of the ring, then drape it back over the ring. Once I have that secure, I can actually slide it back onto the track, fasten it down to make sure it's secure. I can then run this ducting out to a window or to another area in the event I need to create a negative pressure. If I want to take all the air that is coming off the machine, I have another option. The Guardian 2 comes with a larger rectangular ring. This is a 14-inch in diameter ring. If I choose to use this ring, I will need to make sure I remove the existing rings. I would attach my ductwork the same way. The only difference is I would have to use a 14-inch lay flat to fit the diameter of this ring. Once that was secure, I can slide it back onto the track and again secure the system down. That's how we would do our ducting attachments. The Guardian HEPA 2, again, is a larger capacity air scrubber. We have high airflow that passes through it. The machine itself pulls 12 amps. The Guardian is both UL and is CUL rated. The weight of the machine is about 121 pounds. It's a little bit larger. Would really recommend that we transport utilizing 2 people. This is the Guardian HEPA System 2.